And here we are. That's right. A bonus video. It's Sunday Funday, y'all. And we're going to talk about Attack of the Dock. So don't go anywhere.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
What? What? We're live? Crap. Squeaky. So here it is, Sunday evening, and we have so much to talk about. I know, I don't usually put out a video on the weekend. I usually take the weekend off to recharge the old batteries and whatnot. Excuse me. But, I am a huge fan of Chris Gore, and he just released his documentary, and we need to talk about it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus episode, if you will. In the description down below are all sorts of links and things, and they're all from us. To you. A gift. Yes. You can even head over to flagranttriggers.com to our merch page and order you some squeaky chair or some big fat nerdy. It's all there for your viewing pleasure and purchasing pleasure as well. Alright, so let's get into it. First things first. Film Threat. Film Threat is Chris Gore's website. They review movies. They talk about the news as far as entertainment goes. It's a brilliant website. You need to go there, filmthreat.com, bookmark it, and that needs to be the place for you to get all your entertainment goodness. The only other website like Film Threat that I look at is Christian Toto's website, Hollywood and Toto. So, but that's neither here nor there. No, those two websites are both fantastic. But Film Threat is one of my favorite websites to get information, and that's Chris Gore's website. Now, Chris Gore is an endless bucket of entertainment news and goodness. He knows all about movies. He's written the book on it, literally. And I'm not talking about his book, Celebrities Poop. I'm talking about he literally has a book he wrote that is required reading on college campuses. He's brilliant. And if I'm being honest, I never watched the original G4 TV. That I was too old to enjoy that program, or Attack of the Show, that program as well, and all the things and the goodness that is talked about in this documentary. But that's not the point. Let's take a look at it. Attack of the Dock, 2023, hour and 27 minutes. Directed by Chris Gore, written by Chris Gore. It has Chris Gore and a huge amount of people in it that worked on the show, Attack of the Show, and were on G4 TV, in the background and in front of the camera. Now, when we say G4 TV, we're not talking about the latest resurrection of G4 that bombed in dramatic fashion because they forgot why G4 was so popular back in the day. We're talking about the original G4 TV. So, understand that. And you may say, well, I don't know anything about that. Why would I watch this documentary? Well, let's talk about it, shall we? There are many things in this documentary that should be required reading, especially for the entertainment industry. If you like good entertainment, watching this documentary, they discuss the rise of G4, the rise of a group of people working on a show that just wanted to be funny and informative. And they were huge, especially, like, they got real big with Comic-Con and things in that sphere. And to watch some of the things they did, if you look at it in the lens of now, it's definitely not politically correct. But who cares? It was super popular because it didn't have any boundaries in that respect. They did what they wanted, and they were just funny. Their whole goal was to inform you while making you laugh. And this documentary that Chris has done, it's a deep dive, and you see how much they loved what they were doing and cared for the fans and cared about putting out a great product, something that is sorely missing today. So in the culture war that we fight every day here against Hollywood and our entertainment, this documentary covers a lot of that in the form of what happened with G4 TV. So I would say toss a couple shekels to Chris Gore. You can rent this on Amazon for $1.99, or you can buy it for $10. I think that's the high def version. The just regular version, I think it's like $7.99. I mean, that's nothing. That's a cup of coffee. When this comes out in August on physical media, I'll be purchasing a copy. It's supposedly going to have a huge amount of special features, which is not on the digital version, but it's fantastic. A lot of work has gone into this, a lot of time, a lot of effort to do it correctly. And the interviews and the things they talk about, they matter more than ever today in our culture war. The entertainment and the dregs and the horridness that has come into our entertainment to ruin original IPs and new entertainment, it's just horrible what's gone on. And you need to be aware. Now, if you're a conservative, you don't hear anything about this, because conservatives think games and comics and movies, that's for kids, man. That's for kids. That's not for adults. Duh. At some point, the conservatives are going to realize they've lost, because there are millions of gamers and comic book lovers and lovers of movies and cinema and entertainment that vote too. And they're leaving it all on the table. The left sure don't want us. The right thinks we're children and childish. And if you want good entertainment, it's a childish argument. Nobody cares about that. I beg to differ. Look at some of the bigger channels. Look at Nerdrotic's channel, or Geeks and Gamers, or Chris Gore's Film Threats channel. They have huge numbers of people watching because it matters to more people than you think. So anyway, hey, it's not trying to be a downer here. I'm trying to let you know you need to watch this documentary. It's well worth your time. An hour and a half. Fantastic. So well done, Chris Gore and his whole team of people, which I'm sure there was more than just Chris. But I've talked to Chris personally. He's a good guy, and he's very knowledgeable, and he's always happy to help if you have a question. So give him a follow. Check out his YouTubes, or his Rumble, or what have you. And they're everywhere. And check out his website, Film Threat, and watch Attack of the Doc as soon as possible. If you reach out to him, tell him you heard about it here and you enjoyed it. So there you have it on this Sunday Funday. Sometimes we'll try to bring some more stuff in like this, some more special clips, some special videos or whatnot when I find something worth talking about. But there you have it. It's time for bed. Nerdy's tired. From Michael the Microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back sorting movies, and this fat pink shirt wearing nerd. We'll see you on Monday.